It's Brittany, bitch.
Hey everyone, it's Brittany. This is gonna be my first video. I've never done this before, don't really know what I'm doing. And if you can't tell, I am trans, based on my voice, face, and everything. The fact that I have a little bit of boob, not much, but anyways. So I'm by no means an expert, but I get a lot of people who are my friends in the community or online whenever I post a picture or anything that like want help with makeup. And there's a ton out there, and honestly, if it wasn't for one of my friends helping me out, I would not be anywhere near where I am. So we're gonna go through the basics today of an everyday look and what you're gonna need. What you're gonna wanna make sure you have are BB cream, primer, mascara, eyeliner, blush, and bronzer. So it's not too much to begin with. And of course you're going to want to have a beauty blender and maybe one or two different kind of brushes. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to just use what I said. I won't use anything more, and let's do it. So the primer I'm going to use is Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Care Primer. It's okay. I don't really look too hard into what I'm buying for primer and stuff like that. Really, I've kind of dictated it based on price. So you're gonna squirt a little tiny bit on, and you're just gonna rub it around your whole face. And whenever you feel the fingers no longer starting to glide, that's whenever you're gonna want to grab more and put more on your hand. Yeah. If you hear loud noises in the background, that is my dog going crazy. I have a Boston Terrier Chihuahua and another Boston Terrier Chihuahua that probably isn't a Boston Terrier mix. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and put on our BB cream. The BB cream that I use is NYX Professional BB cream. It's not super expensive or anything. I think I bought this, God, back in the summer. That whole thing's lasted for this long. And this is again just for your everyday look, and I'll get more to that at the end. So then you're just gonna take the fingers and rub it around again. And same thing, whenever you notice that your hands aren't gliding as well, is whenever you want to go ahead and grab some more. Something that I do that most people may not do is I like to kind of let the eye makeup or the foundation and primer dry before I apply any powdered stuff. So what now? Okay, so now we're going to do our eyebrow pencil. Let's see. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do so far there. Now for eyeliner, I am sad to report that my eyeliner pencil is just not sharpening because I think my sharpener is fucked up. So we're gonna use liquid eyeliner, which I'm not great at still, but we'll do it. So I kind of fucked up here, if you can see where it's kind of that weird shape at the end. But anyways, whenever you get into the corner early on, I used to just try to, you know, keep doing it like I would normally. But it's actually kind of a better idea to really start from the inside corner and go out, and really just make it kind of as tiny as you can. Okay, so we did one eye. It's not great. And so you see these gaps right here? They'll probably go away with mascara on there, but you don't always want to take that chance, so sort of fill it in as much as we can. And we're gonna take that. So our BB cream's probably dry by this point because it took so long for me to do that. So this is something that I did not learn until recently how to do for everyday makeup. What you're gonna wanna do is take a beauty blender sponge of some kind. I bought a pack from Walmart that has like 10 of these. And you're gonna put on some bronzer. Actually, we're gonna use this instead. So put on some bronzer, and then you're gonna want to find your cheekbones. That's right there, right? And then you're gonna want to go a little bit further down than you would normally for like a full makeup look. That's because your bronzer is gonna serve the purpose of your contour today, in a sense. So we're gonna start back here. And we're just gonna slightly put some on, and you should probably be able to see it at this point coming into my face. Okay, so we're gonna do that on both sides. I try not to go past my smile lines because otherwise it can look weird whenever I smile. So something that's kind of, it's true but hard to do correctly, is you want it to be wider at the outside of your face and narrower at the inside for the bronzer. And what you're gonna do up here is you're actually going to do a weird little pattern like this. If my hair will let me. And take it all the way down to there. I haven't done this look in a few weeks now, maybe, so watch out. We're actually gonna take some and put it right there as well. Okay. So now we're gonna blend it all in. Okay, so you got your bronzer done now. And the next step is going to be your blush. So this is where having a brush kind of comes in nicely because it can be a little difficult without it. Sorry, my dog's made a weird noise. I should tell you all about what I just used, huh? Okay, so the bronzer I use is from the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I use the brown one in the bottom left-hand corner. I've extensively used this now for like a year now, and I really like it. So you want to find out where you just did your bronzer. So you see this line right here, that's about where it was. Here's your cheekbone. You do not want to hit your cheekbone with the blush. You want to be under it for this look. You don't want to get up here under the eyes because that's going to look weird, that pink up there. So, and it's going to be the opposite of this, where it's going to be wider in here and narrower back here. So sometimes I just kind of like do that first and then go back like that. And then up a little bit, and you see I've got the shape I want. Yeah. I may have done too much, but the good thing about blush is that it blends out very well. which is why I like to use the brush to begin with. So same thing over here. We're gonna find out where it was and then just go over and then a little back that way. And there, we got it. Doesn't look quite even as much as I wanted it to, but again, whenever you blend it out, it's gonna look a lot better. Which I know right now it looks very stupid. Ooh, I dropped the blush. That'd have been great. Concealer. Okay, so next step is going to be up here. We're gonna do it right here, and then right under where we did the bronzer, and then up there in the corner again. Okay, so that's what we look like right now. It's not great. And then I'm dropping everything today. This is great. And we're actually gonna do a little right there. And that's gonna be our entire look today, aside from mascara. So now we're gonna blend it out. Okay, so that's mostly it. Last thing we need to do is eyeshadow, which we're gonna do it a little differently. So one thing that I really like to do for whenever I use liquid eyeliner that I learned from my wonderful girlfriend is I like to take a really small pencil or a brush, put on some black eyeshadow, and then just put it across the eyeliner. Which is why I wasn't too worried about over here, because I knew that I could fill it in with this. Okay, so eyeliner's pretty much done. I messed up a little there, but so if you were gonna do an everyday look, they'll take a like a lighter color, like let's say that color, and put it on the inner lid. And then take a lighter brown and put it over on the outer lid, and then a little bit darker of a brown and put it back on the crease. Which, one thing about doing the crease is you don't want to go past about right here in the middle, because if you do, it makes a weird look on your eyes depending on your type of eyes. For me it did, which I discovered very early on in my transition. And then you just want to blend it out. So you want to go over, maybe do some circles in the middle, but you want to blend it away from the inner corner of the eye for sure.
You want to make a gradient effect in there.
Which, so if you notice that there's a difference in the eyes, about midway through I just had to switch up the eye color for the inner lid. So for this one I used a more of a lighter shade. It's more like a yellow, and for this one I just used a lighter brown. And I can't tell which one I like more, maybe this one, not really sure. Anyways, okay, so mascara. Mascara is really important and really hard, and I hate it. So I can do everything else right, but then mascara just kind of ruins my whole day every time I do it. And I get it in my eye more than should happen at this point. Ideally, you'd want to curl my lashes beforehand. I'm not good at it, and also this is for beginners, and I don't think it's important for beginners to do, so. Okay, so over here we're gonna do the same thing. So that eye's really terrible, and I'm really sorry. Anyways, we're just gonna keep moving onward, because one of the things that is kind of nice about my eyes is this one gets hidden under all of my hair most of the time. Now, for everyday makeup, lipstick is optional, but it really kind of helps. So what you want to do is pick a color that's close to your natural lip color. This is the color I normally use. I have no idea what color it's called. It's from this random thing of makeup I got whenever I was in the closet. And it's more like lipstick, or lip gloss than lipstick. So I just realized that I did not do a good job filling out over there. So we're actually gonna go back right now and try and fix that. Okay, so. Whew. So this is what it actually looks like at the very end of everything being done. That's everything. Yeah, this is probably a terrible video, but thank you for watching.